Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to take a look at the card list for the upcoming booster set for the Digimon card game called Boosters Across Time. It looks like in this one we'll be getting support for a lot of the previous protagonists in the Digimon series. So let's see what they say about the content of what's in here. But yeah, let's see the must-see points in this booster set. Point 1 features tamers and Digimon from many classic anime series. Obviously, they're gonna have support for Tais, for Davis, for Takato, for Takuya, Marcus. I think that's Taichi. So these 7 protagonists are gonna get a lot of support for their decks. Point 2 also includes tamers and Digimon that appear in Cross War Season 3. Point 3, we have the decks that are going to be getting upgrades or like more cards in BT12. We have Gallantmon, Imperial Dramon, Shine Greymon, Arrestor Dramon. It's going to be interesting to see Arrestor Dramon deck in this set because it's going to be its debut. So we'll see how it can be built well. Moving on to point number 4, 2 the secret cards in BT12 including alt art card versions. We had the Bagramon and Shoutmon, which makes sense because it's focusing on Cross Wars. Darkness Bagramon is kind of like a black and white secret rare card, which is pretty cool. We don't see many cards or like any cards in black and white, and I think this is like a very cool look, especially for Bagramon because it makes him look more intimidating. And then we have the Golden Shoutmon Superior Cross 7 Superior mode in gold. We already had like a few cards in gold, but this one just makes him look more fantastic and really brings a contrast between the darkness and light between Shoutmon and Darkness Bagramon. So these are pretty cool to take a look at. Ooh, looks like we also got some box toppers. Features an Omnimon card with a special finish design. Whoa. Okay, this is pretty cool for special finish Omnimon. As a pretty secret box topper, it's pretty cool. And the last point here, the English version exclusive box topper includes security rookies. So we get 2 out of these 6 cards. I like the look of these box toppers, so these cards look way more hand-drawn than the other cards. Much like the Omnimon, so it matches that. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a quick look at the cards that I'm interested in. I like to keep my red hybrids and Imperial Dramon deck updated. So I want to see what kind of cards I can add in to make it better. First off is like the Demi Vmon. If you have a green Digimon in play, draw 1 when attacking. So that's very good for Imperial Dramon because it's both blue and green. So I might want to use this in my deck. On play, by trashing 1 Digimon card with the hybrid trait, draw 2 cards. So already this is showing its value, allowing me to draw 2 cards on top of playing the cards. So this is a good first turn to have, since most of my deck for the red hybrids was a hybrid anyway. Okay, so BT12 Agunimon. Digivolve 1 from Burning Greymon. You may Digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your Takuya Kambara, as if that card was a level 3 red Digimon. So this got rid of just any red tamer. This is specific to Takuya, as if this card was a level 3. Okay, that kind of restricts it, but I don't think that would be a problem. And then looking at the Burning Greymon for BT12, Digivolve 1 from Agunimon, which is pretty good, otherwise it would be cost 3. You may Digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your Takuya Kambara. There it is again, it's specifying Takuya, as if the card is a level 3 red Digimon for a Digivolution cost of 2. So instead of 3 it would be 2, but you can also Digivolve from Agunimon for a price of 1. And when Digivolving, this Digimon gets plus 2 DP for the turn. So it would take a 8000 DP. And taking a look at Aldemon. Hand main? Is this a hand effect? So if I have this card in my hand, I can place 1 Agunimon and 1 Burning Greymon from my trash under one of my Takuya Kambara cards in any order, and Digivolve into this card as if the tamer is a level 4 red Digimon for the Digivolution cost. So for a cost of 3, and as long as I have a Goonimon and Burning Greymon in my trash, I can Digivolve this from Takuya. On deletion, return 1 Takuya Kambara card from your trash to your hand. Okay, so it really wants me to attack with a Goonimon and Burning Greymon so they end up in the trash somehow. Or using Flamemon to send a Goonimon or Burning Greymon into the trash. So that way I can just hard play Aldemon. Actually, it's a pretty good effect because it allows me to be okay with the Flamemon ability up on play trashing one of my Digimon. So you'd be able to choose between a Goonimon and Burning Greymon. Taking a look at Emperormon next. It has a security attack +1. When Digivolving, delete one of your Digimons with 6000 DP or less. If this Digimon has a red tamer in its Digivolution card, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to this Digimon DP instead. And then obviously, on deletion, you may play 1 Takuya Kanbara from your hand or trash without paying its cost. Yeah, I can see how this would be useful, especially when you're able to play Aldemon so easily, and then Digivolve right into Emperor Greymon. So taking a look at Vmon, this on play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Imperialdramon in its name or the free trait, and 1 card with Davis, Motomiya in its name among them, to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order, and then it has a Digivolution effect, meaning at the end of your turn, this Digimon and one of your other Digimon in play may DNA Digivolve into a Digimon card in your hand for the cost. So to use that effect, you need to be X Vmon. So let's take a look at the X Vmon, which is pretty good. Your turn, when this Digimon would DNA Digivolve into a green Digimon, gain 1 memory. So DNA Digivolving with Stingmon would give you 1 memory. And then since you're DNA Digivolving, you're also activating the Digivolve effect. Your turn, while this Digimon has Imperialdramon in its name or the free trait against jamming. And then when Digivolving, trash the top 3 Digivolution cards of all your opponent's Digimon. Then, if DNA Digivolving, 2 of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards can't attack until the end of your opponent's turn. So it's a great... So, Pyoldramon is a great counter to level 5 Digimon with 3 Digivolution cards in their stack, because it forces them to be unable to attack that turn, and it also has the Digivolution effect as well. End of attack. If this Pokemon has Imperialdramon in its name or the free trait, gain 1 memory. So once you evolve this into Imperialdramon, you're able to gain 1 memory at the end of your attack. I like this. I like this a lot because it will get you a lot faster to Pyoldramon, which is usually the main star of any Imperialdramon deck, because of how cheap it is to get to Pyoldramon. So I think this Vmon X Vmon combo, where you're able to DNA Digivolve at the end of your turn, is very helpful. I didn't even notice there's an Ulforce Vdramon X antibody. Are they trying to make Ulforce Vdramon X antibody a thing? Because I didn't see any other X antibody lines for the Ulforce Vdramon deck. When Digivolving, unsuspend this Digimon or one of your blue tamers. Well, obviously you're gonna unsuspend Ulforce Vdramon. All turns, once per turn. If this Digimon becomes unsuspended, if you have a blue tamer in play or this Digimon has Ulforce Vdramon as the division cards. So it has, first condition, this has to be unsuspended. The second condition, you have to have a blue tamer in play or have Ulforce Vdramon in this Digivolution card. Having a blue tamer in play should be easy for Ulforce Vdramon decks, so you don't have to worry about that. Return one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level to its owner's hand. Oh, that's a really good one. Because if you don't have any Digimon on the field except for one, you immediately clear its board, the board of your opponent. That's a good card to have just in Ulforce Veedramon decks. Well, okay, I'm just gonna say that alternate art for Ulforce Veedramon looks sick. But yeah, here it is, the Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode. It takes 3 memory to digivolve from Pyodramon or Dino Beamon, so that's a cool upgrade to have. It specifies Pyodramon or Dino Beamon, that's pretty cool. When digivolving, if this Digimon has a blue card in its Digivolution cards, unsuspend this Digimon. Then, if there is a green card, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Obviously, you're going to have both blue and green. End of the attack. This Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with Imperial Dramon in its name in your hand for its Digivolution cost. If this Digimon would digivolve with this effect, reduce the Digivolution cost by 2. Now, that doesn't seem like a terrifying ability so far, but it also BT12 also has Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode, and Imperial Dramon's Fighter Mode is the Digivolution cost is 5. However, it costs 2 if it's from Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode, and Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode reduces the cost by 2. So basically, you get a free fighter mode from BT12. Its effect is when digivolving, suspend all your opponent's Digimon. And this is the end of the attack, not the end of your turn, the end of the attack. So it can still be your turn. You can digivolve into this Digimon. The effect: when digivolving, suspend all of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards. And remember before that you got rid of the Digivolution cards before with Pyodramon, taking away the top 3 Digivolution cards from your opponent's Digimon. Then return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to its owner's hand. So any Digimon that wasn't destroyed by the first effect, no. Suspend all your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards so they can all go sideways. Then you get to decide which one you want to return. You can return the strongest one they have, obviously. Then by returning one Dragon Mode card from this Digivolution card to its owner's hands, place all your opponent's suspended Digimon at the bottom of their owner's deck instead. So if you didn't have Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode in the Digivolution cards, then you would have to return only one of your opponent's Digimon to the hand. Otherwise, you would place all your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. That's a broken card if I've ever seen one. All turns, this Digimon gets 1000 DP for each of its Digivolution card color, so it gets 2 DP because it's both group blue and green. While this Digimon has 2 or more colors, it gains security attack +1 and blocker. That's a strong card. 13,000 DP blocker and security attack +1. I don't know if it's going to get limited or not. I don't think so. But Imperial Dramon decks are very popular, so that's going to go up in sales. More for the Imperial Dramon decks, I wanted to see the Wormmon line. Yeah, as you can see, it's basically the same as the Vmon card, but for Ken. Basically, yeah, it's basically the same, but for Ken, and it still allows you to digivolve one with one of your other Digimon in play if you're like at Stingmon. And obviously, when this Digimon would DNA digivolve into a blue Digimon card, gain 1 memory. So you would gain 2 memories for digivolving into Pyodramon. Or you can use the new Dino Beamon, since you can digivolve into Imperial Dramon with Dino Beamon or Pyodramon. From here on out, I'm just going to be taking a look at some lines that I didn't want to focus on, but I wanted to make note of. Tai's Agumon deck is focusing more on the black side, or at least it's Tai's black deck that came out as one of the first 6 Digimon decks to play as. Yeah, but I think this is focusing more on using or like maybe tying in together the red and black decks for tie. So I just wanted to note that somewhere. Oh, a new Chaos Dramon X antibody for Machine Dramon decks. That's pretty cool. Itmon's getting an X antibody line, which is pretty cool because it shows you what I never knew what the line for Itmon to Beelzemon was, but I think it looks like it's trying to say like Itmon to Wizardmon to Biomon to Beelzemon is the line. So I think I might change my Beelzemon deck to follow the X antibody line. So that's pretty cool. Here we take a first look at the Gumdramon deck line, which is Gumdramon. And we have Arrestor Dramon. You can kind of see how they look like they go into each other with the cross on the head. Then we have oh wait, looks like Arrestormon's getting an alternate art as well. That's cool. Might be just more rare, it just looks the same. And then moving down, looks like Arrestor Dramon's Superior Mode is the next line. Looks like it looks like there's only it only goes up to level 5 for Arrestor Dramon right now, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out with a level 6 Arrestor Dramon some way, somehow. Here's the alternate arts for the Darkness Bagdramon and the Shoutmon Superior Mode. And here are all the protagonist tamers that you're going to be seeing out with this set. So I think most of the protagonists are in red except for Davis. I think Davis and Marcus can be considered yellow or red. I think Marcus is usually in red before, but I think this new one's going to be in yellow, but we'll take a look. So we see that the Taiki protagonists for Cross Wars, we see Takuya for Frontiers, we see Takato for Tamers, we see Davis for 2, and then we see Marcus for red and yellow, and then we have Tai for black. So they went with the black one. Yeah, so they're putting more focus on the black deck for Tai Chi's line. And then we have the new protagonist, which is in purple, which is different from the other protagonists. For other than Davis, because he's always been in blue, is Tagiru Akashi. We also have Tamers from Cross Wars Season 3. And we have the option cards, which are pretty cool. I don't really take a look at the option cards, but they look pretty cool. But yeah, that's all I wanted to take a look at for this set for Digimon, and that's it. I'll see you guys later.